What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Once again, we are back. It seems as though we're going to have to do a little bit of damage control here, as our opposition are 1 for 112 after just 12 overs. So they've got off to a really good start. As you can see down the bottom there, projected total is above 180. Technically, we could bowl the last 4 overs on the trot if we wanted to. It doesn't happen very often in 2020 cricket, but it could happen. And we're finding the outside edge already. And this is of a player, Misbah-ul-Haq, the Pakistani legend, and he is 35 off 16, so he is going absolutely... Well, Tuk has 2 paces. He either's going full out defensive or full out attack. I think he had the record for the fastest... Was it the fastest Test 50 for a while? Or the fastest Test 100? One of the two. I'm not 100% sure. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? We weren't even bowling to bloody Tuk. We're bowling to Latif down the other end. Tuk's on strike now. What am I going on about? Anyway, before we lose any more time with enough jibber-jabber, we are going to get into some Champions Trophy review. The warm-ups are now, I think, finished. By the time this video comes out Wednesday night, I think the Champions Trophy starts possibly on Thursday evening. So, it's not far away. The first game, India-Bangladesh, India scoring 300 plus, which is just... 300 seems to be the par, it must be said, at this tournament. It just seems that that is going to be the way things are going. So they scored that. Dinesh Karthik very, very close to 100. Wouldn't have counted because it is just a warm-up match. I think there was more than 11 players that were playing to give the bowlers a chance and the batters a chance as well. So he scored 94, I think, so very, very close to picking up that 100. And Bangladesh bowled out for 84, so that is a huge win, it must be said, for the the Indians. What am I saying? The Pakistanis. We're playing the Pakistani Super League at the moment. A huge win for the Indians. That will put their confidence high, especially after their dismantling of New Zealand the other day as well, because a lot of people, myself included, I don't think that India, have the bowling attack that will suit the English conditions. However, with these two bundling outs of Bangladesh and New Zealand, I could be proven wrong. And New Zealand came back strong as well. They played Sri Lanka in their second... Was it their second or their third game? They played India. I think that's it. I think we got New Zealand on Friday, New Zealand time. That's a chance, actually. That's driven aerially. But we're doing well. We're just bowling dots at the moment, which I won't complain too much about. But after, demolition, we got absolutely rolled by India. I think we only scored about 150, 160, which was nowhere near enough, especially against their strong batting lineup that they do have and they do possess. Came back, things were looking very dire against Sri Lanka. It was looking as though we were going to be chasing 400 plus. I think it was pulled back in the end to about 356. And New Zealand actually, in the end, got there very, very comfortably. They got there, I think, 6 wickets left in the bag, and there was about 23 balls left to go. Martin Guptill scoring 100. I think he got 116. Kane Williamson was in the runs as well. He scored 88. And Corey Anderson grabbing himself a 50. So, pretty happy with that as a New Zealand fan to see those 3 scoring runs. Broome, he nudged in, I think, with about a 37 off 38, almost a run a ball. And there is Latif with a 50 coming off 44 deliveries. That's the first 4 we've gone for. However, we're still doing very well. We still have only gone... Well, we haven't gone for many. We've only gone for 7 off our 2 overs, which at this stage of the game is awesome. They have made it, however, to that 186. Now, that was par heading... When we came into the bowling in the 12th innings, that was par. And that probably is mainly down to the fact of Misbah-ul-Haq, who is currently 82 off 40 deliveries, would you believe? And he's going to come back for the second. Latif's just playing, the anchor role at the moment, 64 off 52, but a great partnership these two have put on. And it is going to take a lot of chasing down, it must be said, to get anywhere near this target. We're not going to bowl our full quota of 4 again, which is a bit disappointing. And I'm still very disappointed that we haven't been given back the captaincy. It's still with Azharuddin Ali. The team is still unbeaten, mind you. And at the end of the day, I'll take that over the captaincy. It just sucks because it means that I don't get to really... That's interesting. I don't get to bowl my full 4 overs. But that's interesting that they did go and take a run there. Maybe that has something to do with the new patch that's come out. The AI are a lot more advanced now, and they are a lot more risk-taking. So, fingers crossed we can cut this off. But that's been hit pretty well, but a great bit of fielding. I'm not too sure who that was by, but just to keep it to the 1, we've only gone for 4 off the first 4 balls in this over. It does still look though, well, we are going to be chasing 190. Ideally, if I can keep it down below, I was going to say, if we can keep it down below 200, we'll be happy. That there's going to be cut off as well. So great bit of ground fielding must be said in this last over. Misbah-ul-Haq is on 87 of 44. He's got one ball left to go. 192 for one is the score. And I really hope that I can get a bat on this pitch today because it looks bloody awesome. And in fact, we are going to finish last ball with a wicket, boys. So Tuk gone for 87 off 45, caught by Umar Akmal. And that's our first wicket that we've had in a long time as well. So I'm happy with that we have managed to go and pick one up. That's just beautiful. We really did need that, to be honest. Because our wicket taking has been a little bit under par as of late. And it is just Latif walking off, who has carried his bat, I believe, the opener, with 65 off 53. Sajul Khan, I think, who actually is, he has opened for Pakistan in the past, I think in all three formats. He finished with 80, so what am I saying? My words are all over the place. 38 off 22, and Misbah-ul-Haq, the mainstay, 87 off 45. It gets United to 192 for 2 off their 20 overs. And we did pretty well, 1 for 13, it must be said. Everyone else got carted around just a little bit. It would be nice if we could get a bat today, but we want to keep that unbeaten streak going if we can, because it has been very good so far. Azria Ali, the captain, in now, and Mohamed Afran, the big tall timber. And we are going to get a bat today, boys. You beauty. And we'll be looking to improve on that average and that strike rate. High score of 22, 13 matches and still no 50s. And what a time it would be to get one here, to be honest, because we need 106 off 44 to keep this unbeaten run going. And look at the man, the myth, the legend, bloody Mohamed Afran. He is just a towering timber. Look at him beside me. I mean, my player, I'm pretty sure I made my player like standard height, and Umar Akmal's probably smaller than me. And he is just, wow, unbelievable. We need 15 and over from here. That's a good shot. The timing's there, but it's just going out to the fielder. We just need... It's tough. We need boundaries, you know. We need essentially 2 a ball from here just to even go and try and get close. But we have just lost Umar Akmal. The towering timber has just come back in. And that, if Matty Wade had been a bit more responsive, could have been out. We are going to actually come back for 2, would you believe? But that was just a dolly. I think it came off the... It let buys. Okay, so it didn't come off the glove. I thought it had just come off the glove and has spooned up to Matty Wade, but not the case. We get 2. Still 90 off 35 needed. That's absolutely crazy. I actually cannot believe that. We're going to come back for another 2. So we are getting the scoreboard rotating. Actually, we'll come back for 3. We need these 3s. And I do have faith in my batting partner, Mohammad Rizwan, who has played, I think he played in the, when Pakistan toured New Zealand last, I'm pretty sure he played, I think he played in place of Misbah for a test, possibly, the last test. So he does have international experience. That's a, wow, that's a really bad shot, to be honest. That should have been carved away, back with a point, back with a gully, whatever you want. I don't know when we start to go and hit the switch and try and score quickly. Because you know, I'm playing for the team, but I'm also playing for my record. You know, I want to keep that average up, boost that average. It is getting there. I mean, 20 for a guy who's batting number 6 in 2020 is not the worst record in the world. It's just tough at the moment with this field that they've got. It really is. You know, all my hitting areas are been taken care of, kind of thing. So unless we can get something that's smack bang, oh my god, whoa, direct hit and he was gone. There was never a run there. Unless something's right on the pads and we can flick it away, that is really going to be the only chance that we've got of getting anything. Because I mean, deep extra covers there, we've got to blaze straight on. Deep fine leg. Deep cover point. Oh my god, there is nowhere to hit the ball. There is honestly nowhere for me to try and play. There we go, that'll do. Just as I was saying, there was nowhere to play. We've smoked that one away. I don't think it's going to have the timing to get there, but we will come back for another 3. Mohammad Rizwan is actually doing pretty well. He's 32 off 15, but at this stage, needing 19 and over, essentially needing 3 to 4 runs a ball, and 50 off 12, with 25 needed. Cliffy, when are you going to start going for it? Or are we just going to nudge it around and take what comes? Oh, God. No, get back. Oh, I've almost run him out. I've almost run him out. Where was the timing on that? That was absolutely appalling. Alright. This is where I'm going to go up over the top. The game is still... Technically, we do still have a chance. Oh my God, and that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go over extra cover rather than just over cover. But we're going for 10 off 10. And probably just a little bit too late, to be honest, to be mounting any kind of aggressive approach, it must be said, to this game. But that is Lahore's first loss of the competition. They go down to United. Look at how big Mohamed Ifran is. He is just honestly a tower over absolutely everyone. Misbah al-Haq with the man of the match with 87 off 45. We get 1 for 13 off our bowling and 10 off 10 with the bat. Not the worst game in the world, but would have liked to have gone and picked up the W if we could. But anyway, guys, I am going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go fill up this bottle with some L&P. I've actually finally got some in the fridge. It's about bloody time. Until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.